Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I just filmed this really simple everyday highlight and contour routine using all drugstore products. So if you want to see how I achieved this simple, quick, easy and affordable look, just keep on watching. Okay, so I've done my eyebrows and I've just put some lashes on. So first thing you want to do is you want to make sure you've either moisturized or primed. So you can either do one or the other or both. So today I'm using the nip+fab primer and I'm just going to take this and just put it all over my face. Just put it around. And this is just going to help your foundation stick and last all day. Now I'm just gonna take my L'Oreal True Match foundation. Just gonna put that on my face. So I like to go in with like 1.5 pumps on each side. So I'm just gonna take a flat kabuki brush and just work that into the skin. Sponge and I just press that in as well. Then you want to take concealer shades that are 2 to 3 shades lighter than your skin tone. So I'm taking the shades C13 and you just want to highlight right underneath the eye and you don't want to take it out too far. And the concealer that I'm using is the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define. On your chin, upper lip, bridge of your nose, forehead, reverse contouring, so just underneath the jawline. Now you can either leave it here, but if you want a brighter highlight, you can take an even lighter shade concealer. So this is the shade C12, and you just really focus that underneath the eye. I only put a little bit of this. And then you want to make sure your sponge is damp and clean. And you just want to press this and make sure you keep it just under the eye. And then stop near where your eyebrow ends. And then just the jawline. So when blending out the reverse contouring, you just want to make sure you use the curved side of your sponge. And that's going to help it blend out easier. And then I just take the flat side of the sponge again and I just push all of that in. And this is just going to blend out these harsh lines. Now to contour, I'm going to be taking the Primark concealer stick in the shade Rich Espresso, and you just want to contour all the places where you want to create shadow. So for me this would be my temples, above, so the line of my cheekbone is here, but I'm going to contour above so that when it blends, it goes down and sits right on top of that natural line. The jawline as well. And then down the sides of my nose. And then just taking Real Technique sculpting brush here. Just want to blend this out. I think for beginners, it's easier to start off with a brush, and when you get used to blending out your contour, go in with a sponge. So you just want to do almost stippling kind of motions, just press it into the skin, and you can also blend upwards in circle motions as well. But you never just want to drag it back and forth, because that's how you get a really harsh line. And don't worry if you've got these crazy harsh lines on your face, we're going to get rid of those. So to get rid of the harsh lines, we're just going to take the sponge and just press that in. You can use either side, the flat side or the pointy side. And just push that in. And now it starts to look more natural and seamless. So you just want to do that around the whole face, so the highlight and the contour blends together. Then you want to take powder and you just want to set all the places that you've highlighted with the lighter concealer. So I'm using the RCMA no color powder. I'm using the same damp sponge. I'm just going to press this into the cap and bake my face. Just want to let the bake sit on your face for maybe a minute to 2 minutes. You don't want to bake too long, because then you will have that kind of cast. So then you just take a brush, a fluffy one, and you can just dust that off. Now to set our contour, we're just going to use the nip+fab contour palette in the shade 03 Dark. And we're just going to take the two darker shades, so this one and this one, a angled fluffy brush like this, and set our contour. So you want to put this everywhere where you put the darker shade of concealer, and this is just going to make sure that all the cream products don't move. Then you can go back in with the fluffy brush you used to remove the bake and blend that all out. And if you're still unhappy, you can go with a lighter face powder. So you can either take this one, and this can help to blend the contour and the bake together so it looks less crazy if you feel that it's too harsh. So I'm just going to put this all over my face. So you should have something that looks similar to this. Now for the fun part, I'm just going to highlight. So I'm just taking these loose pans that are from Freedom. These are the 3 loose highlight pans, and you want to take a fluffy brush, something like this, and this is going to help apply your highlight. You can start off with a darker shade. Just put this above the contour. And I like using blending brushes to apply my highlight because it makes it look less chalky. You can stop there, but I'm gonna take this white shade at the top and just add some more. And don't worry if you add too much, because we're gonna fix that as well. These pans, can you believe the 3 of these were £2.50? It's amazing. That nose highlight is crazy. We're gonna fix that. And on my brow bone as well. Now, to remove some of that highlight, you just take the same fluffy brush and just blend over it. and it looks less harsh immediately. And if you feel like you've blended away too much, you can go back in with whatever's left on your brush and just add some more. Now to finish off, I'm just gonna go put some lip gloss on. This is the MUA pH Color Adapting Lip Gloss. So I'm just going to take my badescu facial spray, and this is the lavender, aloe, chamomile and lavender one. Just give that a shake. You can just use water if you want, water works fine. But yeah, so this is how I highlight and contour using all drugstore products. I hope this tutorial helps you guys, and remember that you don't have to spend a lot of money to look flawless. I mean, the drugstore is improving now, guys, so you know, save your coin, okay? Save your coin. You don't need to spend a lot of money to look snatched. I need to blend that out. That is crazy.